quite a few years ago now. I was visiting one of my parishioners in the hospital. It was back in the days when I was a pastor. And I was visiting this person because they were in a psych ward. And that's quite an unusual experience. If you've never been in one, I've actually now visited quite a few folks. It amazes me how many people have need of those services that I never would have imagined. And that particular day, I was in for a big learning curve because I had gone there to visit one person, but immediately, after sitting down to wait, I saw another person from my congregation, an older lady in the congregation, as she was walking by, and I thought, oh, she must be here visiting someone. But I quickly learned that wasn't the case. I called her by name, and she turned around and had just the biggest unnatural smile on her face, and I said, what's wrong? What's going on? And she opened up her mouth and began to pull out one after another spitballs that she had in her mouth and wanted me to take one. Of course, I had no desire to take the spitball. And I then realized she was actually a customer here. And it was somebody I had no idea had ever had issues like this, and saw her sometime later and she was back to herself, never did mention to her seeing her there. I don't know if she remembered or not, but it was just one of those stunning things that helped me to realize that any number of us are just right there on the edge mentally and emotionally at any point in time, right? I made a kind of and this is one of my more serious blessing thoughts, but made a kind of light of this idea of feeling like I'm losing my mind because, I've been there with you. But I want to bless you today that God will give you mental strength for what it is you're going through. And I think I need that one too. May God give us all mental strength today. And there's no shame in asking for that or praying that blessing over you. May God bless you with that. And may it be so in the name of Jesus.